We've all heard it before. Failure is not an option. It's a phrase that's meant to inspire confidence, motivate us to keep going, and push through challenges. But what if I told you that failure is not only an option, but is actually necessary to achieving your biggest dreams? I know, it sounds counterintuitive, right? Society often teaches us to fear failure, to avoid it at all costs. But what if the key to your success is actually buried in those moments where things didn't go as planned? Failure is not something to be afraid of. In fact, it can be one of your greatest allies. Let's talk about why failure is not just a setback, it's the stepping stone to success. Failure is the ultimate teacher. Think about the most successful people in the world. What do they have in common? Aside from their dedication, hard work, and vision, they all experienced failure along the way. The difference between them and others is how they responded to failure. Failure is one of the best teachers you'll ever encounter. When you fail, you learn. You learn what doesn't work, what needs to be adjusted, and sometimes, even what you're truly capable of. Failure helps you uncover your weaknesses, but it also forces you to become stronger. It pushes you to adapt and improve. Without those lessons, you wouldn't grow into the person you need to be to achieve your dreams. Think about it. When you succeed right away, you might feel good, but you don't learn anything new. It's the setbacks, the challenges, the failures that force you to rethink, regroup, and come up with a better strategy. It's the moments of struggle that shape your character and strengthen your resolve. Failure builds resilience. When your dreams feel far away, failure has a funny way of showing you just how much you truly want something. It tests your perseverance and resilience. And here's the thing. Resilience isn't built in moments of ease, it's built through adversity. Every time you fail and get back up, you're building mental toughness. You're teaching yourself that you can endure, no matter how many times things go wrong. The more you fail and keep moving forward, the stronger you become. Think of failure as a gym for your mind. Every time you get knocked down and get back up, you're strengthening your resilience. This is the key to long-term success. Without failure, you don't have the opportunity to build resilience, and without resilience, you'll likely give up when things get tough. Failure keeps you humble. One of the hardest things about chasing big dreams is keeping your ego in check. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of success, but failure has a beautiful way of keeping you humble. When you fail, you are reminded that you are not invincible. You are reminded that no one has a clear path to success. There will always be obstacles, setbacks, and things you can't control. But it's how you respond to failure that really matters. Failure teaches you to stay grounded. It helps you understand that you don't know it all, and that's okay. Instead of feeling discouraged, embrace humility and see failure as part of the journey. It's a reminder that the road to success is never a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and bumps along the way. Failure is the key to innovation. Innovation doesn't happen when everything goes perfectly. In fact, some of the world's greatest inventions were the result of failure. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work." Edison didn't give up after failing. He used each failure as a lesson, as a chance to innovate, refine, and try something new. Failure is a vital part of the creative process. It forces you to think outside the box, to get creative, and to try new things. Without failure, you would have no reason to challenge the status quo or think of new ways to approach your goals. Failure makes success sweeter. Think about your biggest accomplishments. Were they easy to achieve? Probably not. If they were, they wouldn't be nearly as meaningful or satisfying, right? When you experience failure and then achieve success, it feels that much more rewarding. Why? Because you know you've earned it. Every setback, every struggle, and every failure you've overcome makes the success even sweeter. Think of success like a mountain. The higher you climb, the more obstacles you face. But when you finally reach the summit, the view is breathtaking. It's the same with your dreams. Every failure is a step towards your peak, and when you get there, it'll feel incredible. Failure encourages personal growth. Failure is about growth. It's not just about achieving a goal, it's about who you become in the process. The lessons you learn from failure shape your mindset, character, and abilities. In the face of failure, you develop qualities like patience, self-awareness, and a growth mindset. You realize that failure doesn't define you, it's simply part of the process. And with every failure, you are getting closer to becoming the person who can achieve your biggest dreams. Look at the biggest figures in history, people like Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs, or Walt Disney. They all faced huge failures, yet those failures didn't define them. They learned, adapted, and grew stronger. Their biggest failures led to their greatest successes. Failure creates opportunities for new beginnings. Failure is often seen as the end, but in reality, it's often the beginning of something even better. Sometimes, failure redirects you toward a better opportunity, a different path that you might not have considered if you hadn't experienced the setback. For example, Steve Jobs was famously fired from Apple, the very company he founded. But that failure led him to create Pixar and then return to Apple with a new perspective and a fresh vision. Had he not experienced that failure, he may never have achieved the revolutionary success he became known for. Failure doesn't have to be the end. It can be the beginning of a new chapter 1 that brings you even closer to your dream. The fear of failure holds you back. Here's the real kick. The only thing worse than failing is not trying at all. If you fear failure so much that you never take a risk, you'll never move forward. You'll never experience what it feels like to push beyond your limits and achieve something truly great. Remember, failure doesn't mean you're not capable. It means you're trying. You're testing yourself, stretching your limits, and stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's where real growth happens. Failure is not your enemy. It's your greatest teacher, your strongest motivator, and the catalyst for the growth you need to achieve your biggest dreams. Embrace failure. Don't run from it. Use it as fuel to innovate, build resilience, and keep moving forward. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. Every time you fail, you're one step closer to success. So get out there, take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them. Because failure is not the end of the road, it's just the beginning of your greatest success. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on turning challenges into triumphs. Leave a comment below and let me know what failure has taught you on your journey towards success. Remember, it's not about avoiding failure, it's about how you rise from it. Keep pushing, keep learning, and keep growing. See you in the next video.